acceleration, it's lights out, and we're racing in the sprint here in Le Mans. Fabio Quartararo tries to get that factory Yamaha away from pole position. Frankie Morbidelli's gone all the way to the back of the field, not quite sure what happened to the VR46 Ducati rider. Quartararo though touched it out with the Marquez brothers into the first section. Quartararo leads, Marquez going a little bit hot through turns 3 and 4. Bagnaia aggressive on the inside of Aldeguer as they power into the Dunlop Bridge.
Yeah, Marquez was wide coming through turn 2, and that put him out of position, allowed Quartararo to get through on him. Bagnaia now up the inside of one of the Ducatis, that is Aldeguer on the second of the Gresini bikes. Bagnaia defending 4th place.
Yeah, Bagnaia's been busy early on in this sprint. He's gone from 6th to 4th place. That's why the KTM's running wide. Look at Quartararo through the first sector alone. He gapped Marquez by 6/10 of a second. He's taken another 10th and a half out of Marc in sector 2. Just listen to the noise. It's a cauldron atmosphere as Quartararo streaks away at the front of this sprint.
Meanwhile, the KTMs are all battling each other. Acosta, Vinales and Binder, 7th, 8th and 9th. Here they are on screen. Vinales has not had a good start, having started on the middle of the second row. He went backwards. He's now got 2 other KTMs for company.
Yeah, Quartararo then still almost 3/4 of a second ahead of Marc there in second place.
He's the second of the VR46 Ducatis, behind Gian Antonio, who's back in 16th. Lap 1 completed, and you can see visually the lead for Quartararo. It is 3/4 of a second over Marc Marquez.
Yeah, I think Jack was reporting that it was probably a whole shot device issue for Morbidelli. He got the start all wrong there then. Quartararo into turn 3. He'll flick it right now. A 3-4. Oh no, Pecco Bagnaia has crashed out of the sprint here in Le Mans. More crucial World Championship points go begging for the Italian. Well, he was in recovery mode, having started from the back of the second row in 6th place, and Bagnaia dumps it out of 4th early on in the sprint here in France.
It's been a tough season so far, but he's at least been banking the points. He'll be scoring none of them today. Front end goes on the way into the left-hander of turn 3 at Dunlop chicane, and Bagnaia is going to lose big ground in the World Championship here this afternoon. He's already 20 points behind Alex Marquez. That is only going to grow today.
DNF in the sprint here as well last year. He's got his head in his hands. He knows when he's not letting Marc get away here in second place, is he? He also did a 1:30.7, the 73 on that last lap. He was over a second clear of Aldeguer in 4th.
Subject to any crashes, these already look like the medal positions. They've been able to break clear of Aldeguer. You can hear the crowd once again as they head into that sort of amphitheatre of Garage Vert, and Quartararo leads Marc Marquez. The lead is holding steady on this lap. Marc hasn't taken any further ground on this lap, but as mentioned, Aldeguer already a 2.25 back of the leading 3, but still sitting in a comfortable 4th.
He's a miracle work on that Yamaha, isn't he, Fabio Quartararo? He's putting that motorcycle into places it really shouldn't be, up against this super strong line of Ducatis. He comes now through S Blur on Quartararo into Shimano Berth on lap 4 of 13. Quartararo's got it all on here, hasn't he, to hang on to this sprint lead.
What we do know, though, about Quartararo is he's an absolute demon on the brakes, so he's not going to be easy riding to overtake, as Brad Binder has now gone down. That looks like at the Shimano Berth S's, so after a really strong start, which brought him into the points, Brad Binder is now down. That promotes Sarko up to
ride the GP25 to his natural attacking style on the front end, and well, it's going from bad to worse here this weekend as Bagnaia's sprint came to a premature end when he was 4th on lap 2.
Well, Quartararo was waxing lyrical about this new Yamaha engine at the Reup SE. He's giving him an extra couple of kilometres an hour. He's going to need them here as you saw the head shaking on Marc Marquez's Ducatis. He now has a look at the inside into Quartararo, into the Dunlop chicane. Quartararo sees it coming and tries to take it back on the exit, and that's exactly what he's going to do.
Side by side, Quartararo versus Marquez. This is what we want to see. This is what the crowd are loving. They are on their feet and they are roaring themselves hoarse here. They're almost losing their voice, and we're not even halfway through this sprint. So Marquez has had his first little attack on Quartararo, slipping on the inside on the brakes into turn 3. Fabio Quartararo knew he was going to run in a little bit hot and then set him up for the cutback on the exits. They powered out of 4, down into turn 8 we go, into Garage Vert. Second attack comes in then on this lap 6 of 13 from Marc Marquez. This time around looks like he has made his stick. What can Quartararo do then in terms of retaliation?
Big question now being asked, but he's got to keep Alex Marquez at bay as well and not lose 2 places in 2 corners. So Marc Marquez hits the front for the first time in this sprint, just short of Hart Sisters. This is lap 6 of 13. Quartararo knows firmly in this battle now. It's a 3-way battle, I think, from here for second place.
The inquest starts inside the factory Ducati garage. The helicopter shot is going to pick up Pecco Bagnaia here This was him in 4th place. He'd been aggressive at the start, 6 to 4th early on. And then the front end washing out from underneath him is in that battle for 5th and 6th.
And here Bagnaia on one of the other KTMs was in the battle for the points. He's had to drop a couple of places though. He's had to let Mir and Fernandez through for some irresponsible riding, which presumably got him that 10th place. So he's now fallen back through the field. But I think this is the big battle to watch now in the remainder of the sprint. The home favourite versus the current World Championship leader. And for Alex Marquez, even if he gets up to 2nd place, that lead will switch hands back to Marc Marquez, but he needs to limit the damage.
It's going to form this, isn't it? Marc Marquez, having hit the front, is just streaking clear here now on the inside as they power the Ducati up into 6th gear. Alex Marquez just eases on through on Quartararo. So once again, it's a Marquez 1-2 in a sprint on Saturday afternoons in 2025. Is it too late though for Alex to have any hopes of winning? It's going to form this, isn't it? Marc Marquez, having hit the front, is just streaking clear here now on the inside as they power the Ducati up into 6th gear. Alex Marquez just eases on through on Quartararo. So once again, it's a Marquez 1-2 in a sprint on Saturday afternoons in 2025. Is it too late though for Alex to have any hopes of winning his first sprint of the season? Because already over 2017, Valentino Rossi crashed out of a real heated late battle with Vinales. That saw Marc take the spoils here on that sort of real purple patch start to his factory Yamaha career, where he won 3 of the opening 5 Grand Prix.
Yeah, we haven't had a chance yet really to see what kind of pace Vinales would have in clear air. He hasn't had any at all in this sprint after that difficult first lap, which put him in that battle with Acosta and Binder. He has
French fans to hope that Quartararo can cling on to this podium. He's doing a great job here of defending against Aldeguer. Although here comes Aldeguer on the inside into turn 3. That's where he crashed at the end of Q2 this morning. So Quartararo is briefly, as he pushed off the podium places, he really does try to tough it out through La Chapelle. We go down the hill into turn 6. Aldeguer's running a little bit wide, cutting to the tyre inside line. Goes Quartararo. The noise of the French fans raises the roof once again. Some battle this for the bronze medal.
This is very much an away fixture here for Aldeguer, who's now going up the inside. He's prepared to fight fire with fire against Quartararo. Won't please the French fans, but it'll certainly please his Gresini team.
He does not take any prisoners at all, does he, Aldeguer? He was coming through there at Museum Corner, whether Fabio Quartararo liked it or not. So Aldeguer then on course for his first MotoGP podium. You have to say this turns 13 and 14. It looks like he is going to create history and become the first rider to win 6 successive Tissot sprints. This was a real good battle, wasn't it, between Quartararo and Aldeguer? Yeah, the fans were loving the nail-biting action, and having had contact briefly as Quartararo took that 3rd place back from Aldeguer, it was payback at the very next corner, wasn't it, from the rookie. He is